Welcome to Thrive with Meghan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. Hope you're all doing well out there. Oh my god, oh my god. Here in Canada, there was a huge snowstorm, guys. Oh my goodness. Me and my daughter have been shoveling and shoveling and shoveling. We got some exercise today, I tell you. That is the one good thing about shoveling snow, that you get your exercise. There you go. But anyways, guys, we were shoveling and shoveling and shoveling. So there you go. But now we're warm, we're inside, and we are going to do this episode. So guys, the first thing that we're going to talk about here, I just wanted to say that today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day in the States. And as I'm sure we all know, Martin Luther King Jr. was one of, and if not the biggest civil rights activist and icon that we have ever had. Okay. His birthday is a national holiday in the States, and we join in celebrating his historic life. What a life he lived. He was only 39 years old when he lost his precious life brutally, but his legacy lives on, and we share in this with you. So happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day to you all. Okay. Another birthday I'd like to acknowledge is Betty White. So she would have celebrated her 100th birthday today, and I just wanted to remember her birthday today. Also, on social media, there is this Betty White challenge going on, encouraging people to donate to animal welfare shelters and charities. Betty White was a devoted animal rights activist. Even before it was cool and trendy to do so, guys. She was awesome, okay? So let's get to it. We recently found out that Prince Harry has launched a legal bid to ensure that Meghan, Archie, and Lily are safe during their UK visits whenever they decide to come back or to go back, I should say, and visit the whoever they want to visit in the UK. Okay, so Harry said that the Home Office's decision to deny him the ability to pay for the police protection means that his family are unable to visit the UK for the moment. Okay? So basically, they are denying Harry the right to pay for his young family with 2 babies under the age of 3 and his wife Meghan to be secure. Harry has offered that he can pay for his family's security, but they are denying him the right to pay for his own security. Now, tell me why would the royal family allow this to happen, that he can't pay for his own security? Because I believe it's the royal family who are the billionaires here. They're a billionaire family, and they have a lot of power here, okay? They have a lot of power. So if they wanted Harry to have the security, he would have the security. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay? Are they hoping for some kind of tragedy here? With Harry, Meghan, and Archie, and Lily? Is that what they're looking for here? You know, when Princess Diana left the royal family and divorced Charles, Princess Diana lost her security, guys, along with her HRH title. And I am convinced, honestly speaking, and I know this might sound, it might not be good for me to say this, but I believe that she would still be alive today if she had not lost her security. That's my belief. And I just, that's what I think here, okay? If she had still had that security that they took away from her, I believe she would still be alive, you know? So, yeah. So I believe that the fact that she was stripped of that proper security is the reason why they had that horrific crash. And the guy that they said was drunk or whatever, he would have never been allowed to drive her. So I just think that it was just horrible that she had lost her security, and that's probably why she ended up, having that tragedy happen to her. Why didn't the royal family learn from this, by the way? And why are they making this mistake again? Or maybe it isn't a mistake. I don't know. It's so funny because do you know who gets to keep his security? The formerly known since a few days ago, the HRH Prince Andrew. That's who gets to keep their security. Apparently, Andy is allowed to keep his taxpayer funded security when he's been stripped of his titles and been forced to step back. The worst thing about this, guys, is all the silence. Where is the outrage from the taxpayers? That's what I would like to know. You know, the taxpayers who had so much to complain about when it came to Harry and Meghan. But let's be honest, to be truthful here. It was just really about Meghan because nobody would have had any issues with Harry and his security if it wasn't for Meghan, right? That's what I think it is here. Whether or not he decided to remain a working while or not, they would never be coming after Harry's security. It's all about Meghan. That's basically it. They're just trying to come after. It's Meghan that they're really attacking here, in my opinion. Because Harry could have been married to anybody. He could have left and gone anywhere. Whatever. He would have still had that security. It's all about Meghan. You're trying to get at Meghan. That's what I believe. Anyways, guys. But anyways, like I was saying, it's all about them not wanting Meghan and their kids to have any security. That's what I think. And I think it's just vile that a young family with babies under 3 are having to fight so hard for the security they need. These people have had threats to their lives, okay? They have had that happen. I think this is unacceptable. Why does Andrew get to keep his security and basically Andrew loses the bare minimum when it comes to titles, etc.? And when we're not looking, you know what I believe is going to happen? The Queen might sneak and give him back all the stuff he supposedly lost, because I don't think he lost anything. Okay? He didn't lose a thing because those titles don't mean anything. Anyways, listen. That she only took the bare minimum from Andrew, right? But she just loves to throw the book at Harry and Meghan. What a hypocrite. What a hypocrite. Or maybe, just maybe, this is not all the Queen's fault here. Maybe it's not. I was thinking, maybe it's that Willie Leaks guy. You know, the brother, the not so nice brother that Harry has. To be honest, this whole situation where everything is being taken away from the Sussexes and basically no mercy is shown to them, it just reeks of Baldi, honestly speaking. Because I believe the Queen cares about her grandson Harry. I believe she does. I think what happens is she definitely cares about Harry. I'm not too sure about anybody else in this situation. I know she cares about Harry. I don't know if she sees the grandkids, her great grandkids as the way she sees Harry. I don't know. I'm not in the woman's head, but I definitely believe that that she loves Harry. I believe she loves Harry, and she wouldn't do anything to hurt Harry. That's what I believe. I don't know how she feels about the great grandkids. I don't know. I'm not in her head. I'm not in her head, so I have no idea. But I do think she still loves Harry. But Baldi, I'm not too sure about. I don't even think Baldi loves his brother anymore, to tell you the truth. But anyways, Baldi has something to prove here. It's like he's just got it in for the Sussexes, honestly speaking, because they are more popular than him, I think. So he is just all over it. Isn't it crazy? Baldi is always incandescent with rage. So yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. That he is, I believe it's him. Honestly, I believe it's him. You know, and I apologize for clearing my throat, guys. You know, I've been suffering with a little bit of a throat issue for a few days, but you know, it's January, guys. It's cold season. Anyways, you know, I've already seen these British reporters making excuses as to why Randy Andy gets to keep his taxpayer-funded security, but Harry and Meghan and their 2 beautiful children cannot. That Russell Myers once again sat there and pretty much said, oh, the Sussexes have signed multi-million dollar deals, but oh, Andrew wouldn't be able to do that. So that's why the Queen, and he's the Queen's son. And that's pretty much why, you know, why she's still going to pay for the security. He said that on TV, on national TV. He didn't say that exactly how I said it, but he pretty much said, that basically, because Harry and Meghan have multi-million dollar deals that they, but Andrew doesn't. So basically that's why she's still going to pay. She's still going to pay for the security. The Queen is still going to pay for Andy's security. That's basically what he said. But I don't know what's wrong with these people and how they can justify anything when it comes to Andy. This just goes to show what we've been saying all along, that Harry and Meghan have to fight every step of the way for everything they want, and I wonder why. Why does Harry and Meghan have to fight so much for everything? And then, guys, we get this Angela Levin guy. Oh my goodness. She sat on that GB News program. I never heard of this thing before, but I saw it a little earlier. I was watching it on YouTube. This GB News program, and pretty much said that, oh, Harry and Meghan are desperate to come back. That's what she said. They need to get a lot of supply for Netflix. That's what she said. And that basically it's been 2 years and they are out of touch with the family, and that Harry and Meghan need to mug up on what's going on, whatever that means. That's what Angela Levin said. That they need to mug up on what's going on, because they don't know what's going on for the last 2 years. Like, the only thing I have to say about this though, Angela, is I hate to break it to you, but nobody is really that interested in the royal family. Sorry. Especially people in the US and the people around the world outside of the UK, right? And I actually have to ask myself as well if people in the UK are even really interested in the royal family, unless it has to do with like pretty much, I don't know, dresses or pictures or weddings, babies, or funerals. That's about it. That's what people are interested in when it comes to royal families. And do you guys remember when the Queen's her cousin Philip died? Yeah, I said cousin, because they were actually cousins. A lot of people, and none of these reporters ever mentioned this, but Philip and the Queen, they are cousins. They were cousins, guys, in case you didn't know. So basically, the whole royal family are a product of incest, basically. So yeah, they're cousins. They might be distant cousins or cousins once or twice removed. I don't know, but they're cousins. Anywho, my point is that when he died last year, not a lot of people really cared, to be honest. And I can understand why, right? I think it was the BBC that tried to do wall-to-wall coverage of basically a 99-year-old man with a checkered past who was a tad bit the R word. And I'm going to be careful saying this on here because I don't want my videos to get flagged or anything here. I don't want any problems. But he was a tad bit the R word, okay? And really, he was just a little bit mean and gruff to people of other races as well. So people didn't really care so much about Philip. Listen, the BBC, they tried so hard to make fetch happen with their wall-to-wall coverage of Philip's life and death, and they faced a huge backlash from the patrons who sent in thousands of complaints about the programming. Then the people basically watched Netflix and went online and watched maybe YouTube a bit, or maybe caught some podcasts like mine or something, The people did not watch those shows at all. So the long and short of it is the people basically showed the BBC that they got options. They were like, we got options, y'all. So listen, The viewership went down dramatically, and the BBC, the mighty BBC, had to listen to their viewers and pretty much change from what they were doing or trying to do with the death of Philip, and they had to get back to regularly scheduled programs. Okay? I thought that was so funny. Anyways, guys, moving right along. Listen. Listen. This is all because nobody really cares that much about the royal family. Okay, Angela Levin? They are not that interesting at the moment. The people that actually make them interesting are the ones that are not inbred. Like, for instance, Princess Diana and Meghan. That's who brought people like us into being interested in the royal family, not people like Philip. Sorry, it wasn't him. Sorry. Listen, even Kate brought people in initially when she was first part of the family. People were hoping that she would be a bit like Diana, but unfortunately, the only thing she's ever done that's anything like Diana is dress like her on occasions that were honestly a little creepy and a little manipulative if you really think about it, but I digress. But listen, whatever Angela Levin says, it's not the broader royal family that people are interested in, like Anne and those people. Nobody cares. It's the people who inadvertently join the family that we have become fascinated with. Like Meghan, for instance, who's, Meghan is actually the most influential royal woman. And I already talked about this in December when I did a podcast about this whole thing. Meghan was Googled more last year than any other royal woman, including Kate, okay? And by the way, Kate was a big flop just last month when she did that Christmas TV special. Only 1.5 million or so watched her special in a country of 65 million. 1.5 million in a country that has 65 million. Can you believe it? This is the Future Queen concert, people. The Future Queen concert. More people watched Harry and Meghan with Oprah, okay, than watched her for that. Listen, even the old 95-year-old queen beat Kate in the ratings, guys. I guess that's why she needed these birthday glam shots. I don't know. Glam shots to make her feel better. I don't know. But she must have been a little hurt. Anyways, 1.5 million out of 65 million. My God, Kate, step it up, girl. Step it up. You got to step it up here. Okay? Anyways, guys, but this lady, Angela Levin, goes on then to say that Harry is bitter and unhappy and wants revenge on his family for his unhappiness. Now, why would Harry be unhappy? Let me see. He's living in a beautiful mansion in Montecito in California where the weather is great. It's warm and sunny every single day. He has a beautiful wife and he has 2 beautiful, cute little babies. Is this woman delusional? Why exactly would Harry be unhappy about this? And what would he be going back to? Tell me. A bunch of castles and cold-ass palaces and clammy sheets and horrible food. Oh, sorry, not horrible food. Not so great food. I'm sorry. But right now, Harry is living in a place where the food is, come on, American food is good, okay? American food, we gotta admit, American food, soul food is good. So, there you go. Harry's having all this. Why would Harry be unhappy? I'm confused. I mean, look at this photo. Does that look unhappy to you? I think not, people. I think not. Okay? And then she goes on to say that he's unhappy for making the decision of leaving and basically a whole bunch of drivel. That's basically what comes out of that lady's mouth. It's a drivel. And then that crazy Angela Levin continues to speak about Meghan like she knows her. Yeah. that crazy person, Angela Levin, said that she doesn't think that Meghan ever wants to come back because Meghan hated the country and she hated being a member of the royal family. And that Meghan doesn't want to be in sixth place, that Meghan wanted to be out in the front. What a load of nonsensical BS, guys. What a load. I am sorry, but Miss Levin, with all due respect, Meghan has been working in Hollywood for at least around 20 years or so, okay? She's worked with big stars like Ashton Kutcher and the cast of Suits all these years, right? So since when has Meghan wanted to be out front? I want to know. Meghan has always been a team player. Okay, Angela Levin? Meghan has worked for years in Hollywood as a supporting actress. How could you lie and say that Meghan wants to be out front of the royal family that's been around for thousands of years? Meghan doesn't know, or I'm pretty sure Meghan doesn't care about anything about the royal family. She is only there, or was only there, because she loved Harry. She fell in love with Harry. She met him and she fell in love with him, and he definitely fell in love with her. So that is the reason why Meghan was there. Meghan was not hanging around that family for years trying to get a ring, okay? Like certain other people, like certain other duchess that I refuse to mention today because I had a whole topic about her a couple days ago. Okay, so I'm tired talking about her. I'm not going to talk about her anymore, but she hung around for 10 years to get a ring, okay? That's the duchess that I'm talking about. Anyways, listen, Meghan came there and was simply trying to work and help them out, okay? How could this woman spread such lies and mistruths about Meghan? Can Meghan sue this crazy lady if she wanted to, guys? Could she? You know what? Actually, no. Meghan should do exactly the same thing that she does to that Piers Moran guy. I actually just slipped up and called him Piers Morgan, which he's not. He's Piers Moran to us. I just want her to ignore his ass. To ignore her ass like how she ignores him. Okay? Meghan just ignored that Angela Levin because she is just looking more and more like a dingbat every day. And a nutcase. Every time you see her on TV, she just looks like a dingbat nutcase. You know what? I don't want to be mean, so I know she's an older lady, so I'm not going to be mean to her or anything, but she looks a little nuts. You know, she just looks a little nuts every time you see her. But this Angela Levin, she really does need to stop because she really just, she knows nothing about Harry and Meghan. And she's walking around talking like she's got information on them. And she just simply needs to stop, guys. Oh my God. And then this Rob Jobson guy, or Jubble, I think they call him Jubble. I'm like, does he actually let people call him Jobble? Oh my God. Anyway, so he goes on national TV once again, berating Harry and Meghan, saying that, the Scotland Yard police aren't for sale, and you can't just buy police protection if you've got a Netflix million. You've got those Netflix millions. You can't just buy the police just because you got Netflix millions. Why does he have to mention that Harry has Netflix millions? Why? Why does he have to mention that Harry has any affiliation with Netflix? What does that prove? Harry is making his money the way he's making his money, and he's making it the right way. And he's not just getting the taxpayers' money. So what is the problem, Jobble? What's the problem? Anyways, but he just goes on to say that he's picked up and gone to California and blah blah blah. But listen, Jobble. Listen, Jabbo and these people talking about this situation seem to always forget that Harry and Meghan never set out to fully quit. Even though that's what they keep saying that they quit, but they did not try to quit. They simply wanted to live their lives outside of that gilded cage that these people live in and split their time between North America and the UK for their own personal sanity. That's what Harry and Meghan wanted to do. They wanted to split their time. They didn't want to fully leave, but Listen, that's what Harry and Meghan said. They wanted to spend their time. It's the royal family that said you're either in or out, knowing how hard it would be for them to be fully out, but never really anticipating that they would even have all the success that they've had with the Netflix deal and all that, and the book deals and stuff. They did not think about this. They did not realize that Harry and Meghan would be such a hit. But isn't that kind of, what's the word for it? Bury in your head in the sand, maybe, that you didn't realize this? Did you think that they were popular just because they're in the family, or are they popular because they're Harry and Meghan? And together they're dynamite. They're not popular because they're in the family, people. They're popular because of who they become when they come together. That is what you call a power couple, okay? That's why you see those power couples that everybody talks about, like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Although Jay-Z has have a checkered, has done a couple things that he shouldn't have, but still they're a power couple, right? That's Harry and Meghan, a power couple, a power couple, if I can say it properly. I apologize. But listen, so basically, Harry and Meghan weren't trying to fully quit. Why are they trying to draw that narrative about them that they quit? They didn't try to quit. They were just trying to offer a solution so that they don't have to be somewhere where they didn't want to be and be unhappy. That's basically it. Because Meghan was being harassed. And also because, Meghan didn't, she wasn't welcomed with these open arms and all that they keep saying, okay? Meghan was unhappy there. She was harassed and she was in the news every day, and she's inside every day. She doesn't show her face, but she's still in the news every day. And why was that? It was all because of Baldi. Yeah, and the Ice Princess. There you go. All because of them. But anyways. But like I was saying, Joppo continued that Harry can't buy the security, but never really given a proper reason why he shouldn't be able to buy the security. And you know what? Harry shouldn't even have to buy that security. It should be offered to him. It should be offered to him. These people know that Harry was born with this risk, and he and Meghan and their kids are at risk every time they visit the UK or anywhere they go. They're always at risk, right? It's just that simple. So they need their security. So it's funny because, listen, first they say that Harry and Meghan haven't brought the kids back to see the Queen. Now they're criticizing them when they're saying what they need in order to be back safely. Because Harry is not going to bring his kids in a situation where he can't be fully in control. And, so it's as simple as that. And trust me, guys, most of the reason why people will tune in to see this Jubilee celebrations is to see Harry and Meghan and the kids, okay? Because Harry and Meghan, listen, they keep their kids hidden. Not too many photos of their kids exist. And listen, Harry and Meghan should stick to this one and don't return until all their security needs are met. It's just that simple. I wouldn't come here. I wouldn't come back to that. Well, I wouldn't go back to that island if they didn't have the proper security that they need. It's as simple as that. Just, what, Harry and Meghan, don't go until they give you everything you want. It's as simple as that. And, there you go. Oh, man. And, talking about that. Listen, I know there are some people who don't think that they should ever return, but truthfully, it's up to Harry and Meghan if they want to bring the kids to see the Queen or whatever. It's totally their choice and not ours to make. So we have to deal with those feelings about it and remember that it's up to them. Okay? So just remember, it's totally up to them. So yeah, listen, it's been a long one today, huh? I had a lot to talk about. But remember, if you'd like to support this channel, guys, there are channel memberships available. And I just want to say a shout out to Lydia Washington, channel member. And she is very awesome as usual. She's a great girl. Thanks so much to any of you who sent super chats. I'd like to thank Alice Langton, Nutty Doctor, and Cutesy Like Itsy for their recent super chats. And, thanks so much. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this. We are now aiming for and pretty close to 1,700 subscribers, guys. Please remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, and just like I said, even if you, like I said, you don't have to do anything but like, subscribe, and share, guys. That's all. That's the most important thing to me. Like, subscribe, and share, and let other people know about the channel. And yeah. So thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Remember that Meghan said this once, and I just like to repeat it. It's not enough to just survive something. That's not the point of life. You have to thrive. You have to feel happy. Unquote. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.